One of the country's top economists has made a bold prediction that New Zealand house prices will fall next year.
It comes as Australia's market faces a major downturn, although not everyone thinks it's time to panic. Katie Bradford explains.
First home buyers in, investors out, rents falling, Sydney house sales dropping by 8% as the market tumbles across the ditch.
The last weekend of the market's clearance rates were the lowest we've seen since 2003.
Meanwhile, the Auckland housing market has been stable for over a year, but in some areas like the North Shore, the median house price has dropped 11%.
My view is that the housing market's perhaps got one last little burst in it for early 2019, and then I'm expecting house prices to decline over the early 2020s.
Westpac's top economist believes talk of a capital gains tax and loosening of loan-to-value ratios are among the factors that will send the market sliding.
There are a number of tax policies coming in that I think will really hurt the housing market. And secondly, eventually mortgage rates will rise, and I do think that will start to reduce house prices.
Some buyers already holding off in hope.
I think it's probably the top of the market now, and probably best to wait for another 12 months and we'll probably see some bargains come on the market.
And investors are getting nervous about government changes.
Some of it's imagined in the sense that there is an expectation of some things that might happen this year or next year, causing them to be quite nervous about what's going to happen to their investment, and in some cases at the extreme actually look at selling off those properties and getting out of the market.
But not all economists agree the housing market is in for a fall. There are different factors at play here than in Australia, including a lack of supply. While all agree the Auckland housing market is slowing down, most economists spoken to by One News don't expect us to face a major downturn.
The news could be good for those wanting to buy.
They can look carefully at what they're actually buying. They're not going to go into auction rooms and be confronted with people competing with them to any great degree.
Advice people like Mark Devsich will be considering carefully. Katie Bradford, One News.